2025 does have an impressive lineup when you look at it. Obviously, if you're a fan of WWE, we know WWE 2K25 will be out in March. Obviously, Grand Theft Auto 6 is a heavy hitter that, as of right now, still will be out this year. Mafia Old Country has a big fan base. We got, obviously, I think we're all confident in saying Mario Kart 9. I think we're pretty confident in that. I know Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will be out. There's rumor of a 3D Mario dropping out on the holiday called Super Mario Journey, even though I hate that title because we just had Odyssey. But there's a bunch of games that will be out this year. But I'll start with Tokyo Swift, man. Will this be a good year in gaming? Will it live up to it? Or are you kind of soured on it because it's like a lot of these games we should already have?
It's definitely going to be a good year in gaming because like you said, like this is just an impressive line. I know. I mean, sorry to put that back to you verbatim, but it's an impressive lineup coming out right now, and especially we're getting a new console like this year as well, and that's coming with with new games, new ways to play, things like that. So I mean, like it's going to be hard, like unless these games are massive flops, which I don't think they can be at this point. I mean, at this point, Grand Theft Auto is too big to fail. Like Grand Theft Auto does not miss. So I'm not worried about that. Mario Kart 9, everybody and their mom is literally has been waiting for that game to come out. Like the Metroid Prime, everybody's been waiting for that game. It's finally coming out. Pokemon games are going to come out. It's going to be one of those years that we're going to look back on and say, wow, like we were spoiled for choice. I don't know if there are going to be any games that's going to be like, oh man, this is all my 50, 60 years from now. It's like, oh, this is top 10 video game of all time kind of thing. But these games are definitely going to be played well into the next couple of years, man. Because they got some heat coming out. I'm excited to play a lot of these games actually.
I don't know where to start. I agree with 999% of what Tokyo said. And the biggest one he said is once Grand Theft Auto announced their release date, that's going to shape what we're going to see for the rest of this year. If we're going to see anything this year. Because nobody wants to compete against that two-headed beast. All right, that Grand Theft Auto has probably been the most anticipated game since 2013. Okay, they proved during that time that you can create one game. Finger here. You can create one game and support it for more than 10 years. That whole tangent was Grand Theft Auto heavy, but the rest of the lineup. Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch 2 Mario 9 looks promising. Especially like we mentioned earlier, with having 24 racers on a cart for online play, that is ridiculous. That's awesome. And that's going to be hella fun.
Yeah.
Now, will proxy chat be a part of it? That'll be dope. As far as the Super Mario Journey, I'm not going to say I'm anticipating it because I don't know what it is.
Right.
But I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to offer us. Mafia is always good. Mafia is always a good game. And WWE 2K25, not going to know till next week, like you mentioned.
Right. But we even got stuff like Sony's going to have games, right? Like,
yeah, everybody's going to have games. Everybody's going to have games this year.
These are just some of the heavy hitters.
Yeah.
But even this right here, I'm talking about these 6 will be more than what we got all of last year. Yeah,
absolutely.
My thoughts on that, and I didn't even think about that, like the gravity of Grand Theft Auto 6. And I don't work in the industry in terms of making games or anything like that. Don't be scared, man. Like I said, if your games are good, people will find them. People will play them. Grand Theft Auto 4 dropped around games. Grand Theft Auto 5 dropped around games. Did it bury games? Yeah. But did people eventually make it to those games? And yes. So it's like, at the end of the day, Call of Duty didn't have no problem selling when GTA 5 came out because it has a fan base. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like Tokyo Swift said, FIFA, Madden, they're going to sell what they're going to sell regardless because they have a fan base. Exactly. So I don't think, look, put it this way. Grand Theft Auto 6, let's say it drops November 5th, and let's say whatever the 3D Mario game is called drops November 10th. I don't think Nintendo's is going to sneeze at it and be like, okay, because those are, even though the fan base overlaps, those are two usually separate fan bases with overlap, right? And most of the adults who will buy both anyway, so it's still a sale counted. Me and Tokyo Swift watched when they announced the Metroid, and people went crazy. Yeah, they went crazy. Yeah. So it's like, these are the games. Like, this is what happens when people have faith in the developers and they make new games.
So Grand Theft Auto right now, if they release the game, when they release the game, not if, when they release the game, if we get a complete version of that game, they're going to set the industry standards of what we're expecting from developers moving forward.
Right.
So they can't come at us with no half-ass games. They can't come at us with no broken games. Oh, we're going to patch it. If GTA comes off. And that's mostly, and this is crazy, that's mostly for Xbox and PlayStation. Right. Because Nintendo doesn't have that issue.
Exactly.
Right.
Nintendo does not have that issue at all.
And I think that's what makes it more sad, when you really like the game and you really like to play it and you want to play it, but you know it's bad, and then you know that they're not doing enough to fix it. Like that. That's the more frustrating.